Test on one day. India, England, Australia. What a player, what a player, what a player.
Hello and welcome back to Waadaplaya Concussion Sub-Series Fantasy section, where we will be previewing and giving you fantasy tips for the first ODI between West Indies and Australia. Remember, the T20 series was won by West Indies 4-1, a clear victory. They looked the dominant side, and Australia have a lot of catching up to do if they want to salvage anything from this series. With me to discuss everything about the upcoming ODI, I have Vishak and Suman with me. Hi boys, how are we doing?
Hi Sanjay, good.
Yeah, I could be better with Australia performance. I mean, 4-1 T20 series was a little tough to digest, but hopefully in one-day internationals, Aussies are back to their normal self.
I thought you'd be very happy. Mitchell Marsh back in form. What more can you ask for from a Sunrisers fan perspective? Second half of the IPL, you're going to win all 7, I think.
We'll see. IPL is secondary. Right now, Australia win is primary.
Right. Let's have a look at the team. Vishak.
Yeah, I think Australia have a slightly depleted squad. They don't have 3 of their major players in David Warner, Steve Smith and Glenn Maxwell. That would mean that they have a little weaker batting order. And though their bowling lineup looks as strong with Stark, Hazelwood and everybody, but the batting is a little bit on the weaker side. So considering that, we have again backing West Indies here. And in the last series against Sri Lanka, Shai Hope, Darren Bravo and Evan Lewis all scored centuries in the same game. So we have picked all 3 of them, and Shai Hope averages around 53 in ODIs. His test career is not that great, but in ODIs he's a great batsman. He averages around 53, so we've gone with him as the vice captain. Darren Bravo, we picked Darren Bravo and Evan Lewis as well. Evan Lewis also looks in good form in the T20 circuit, so we hope that he will carry his form. We have picked Aaron Finch as well. Aaron Finch has got a slight knee niggle, but we are expecting him to be fit. If he is ruled out unfit, then you can pick up Matthew Wade, who will be opening for Australia in that case. And we have also picked Ben McDermott as the other batter. Mitchell Stark has spoken about Ben McDermott and Josh Phillippe very high, and he is expecting them to come good in this ODI series. So we picked Ben McDermott as well.
Moving on to all-rounders, Mitchell Marsh, man of the hour. He was highest wicket taker and highest run scorer for Australia in T20 series. So must pick him. Then Jason Mohammed, who comes into the ODI squad. Jason Holder, who's another all-rounder who you can bank on at any point in time, whether it is Test cricket, one-day internationals or T20 internationals. Josh Hazelwood, he's a class act. He can be economical. He can be a strike bowler. So must have. He can bat a little too. Aaron Zampa brings in a little bit of a leg spin. He did trouble the Windies batsmen in the T20 series. So with now 10 overs up the sleeve, I'm sure he'll be up to his tricks. And then Alzari Joseph, everybody knows again the Mumbai Indian School of Business. So hopefully he comes through well, and that covers the playing 11.
Vishak, surprised that you haven't picked Mitchell Marsh as a captain. He looked in really good batting form, and bowling as well, it was decent.
Yes, Mitchell, it's the change of format which actually kind of... actually, it was the T20, this is the ODIs. I think he will bat at 5 or number 6 for Australia. And since he bats a little lower, I think the top order will do majority of the job for Australia. So that's why we picked most of the top order batsmen. If you see, we have picked 2 top order batsmen out there. And we're expecting the Australian top order to do the bulk of the scoring. And Mitchell Marsh to just come and finish. We're not sure if he can bowl 10 overs. So if he can do that, if he has that fitness, we can definitely make him the captain. And one more thing, we also wanted to pick Mitchell Stark, considering his form, but he is at 9.5. We could not pick both Mitchell Stark and Hazelwood together. So considering the budget, we could not pick both of them.
So we've got one Mitchell, that should be enough. Suman, so this obviously, so I'm sitting in London, Vishak is in Bangalore, Suman is in New York. Suman is the only one who's really happy with this series because one is it's a day night. It happens at a very unsociable hours for Vishak and myself. So he's the only one who ends up watching all these games. You've been enjoying the T20 series?
Oh yeah, it was perfect timing. 7:30 p.m. each night for T20, so it's right up till like 11:30 p.m. a T20 game, and then the day and nighters when ODI starts 2:30 p.m. Eastern and goes up till at least 9:30, 10. So grab some dinner, couple of beers, and enjoy the cricket. What else can you ask for in life?
Fantastic.
Also in India, Sanjay, the game is not live on TV. If you have to watch it, you have to pay and watch it on fan code. That's a little bit unfortunate. So if you're playing Dream11 and you put your money in your Grand League, maybe you can watch the game free on fan code. As you already mentioned, right? It is late hours, but again, it's difficult. I could not watch even a single T20 game because it is pretty late.
Yeah, all I've been doing is watching the highlights. So all the major inputs and running commentary which I get on my WhatsApp group which we have for this fantasy is from Suman. Oh, Andre Russell is going berserk. Chris Gale is hitting them out of the park. So yeah, all great fun. Quick prediction starting with you, Suman, for the series.
Gunning for Aussies always whenever they play, but on form, Windies look like a stronger side, but I'm expecting Aussie grit to come back and win the ODI series.
Vishal?
I'm going for a 2-1 West Indies win because mainly Australia are depleted. If it was a stronger Australia side, I would have said Australia, like hands down Australia, I would have even predicted a whitewash. But considering Australia is slightly depleted, I'm going in favor of the West Indies with 2-1.
Yeah, I think Australia should do much better than the T20 series because West Indies T20 defending champions, that's their more stronger suit. So I think I would expect Australia to bounce back. But let's see what happens. Before we leave you, a couple of really important points. This game obviously involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please be responsible if you are playing it, and you have to be 18 plus to play this game. The second point, obviously, the fantasy tips which we are providing for Waadaplaya audience members cannot be held responsible for any losses you may incur. For our viewers, if you're here for the first time, please do check out our channel for other contents you may like. If you like anything, please do subscribe to our channel. We really look forward to your support and love. And if you're here coming back to watch us, thank you very much. Please continue to support us, and we hope to see you again on another day, another show. Vishak, Suman, thank you very much. Please be safe, take care. See you again.